Big, huge engines. Here's its engine. There's two of them. Don't say what they are. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, straight eights. And look here, here's the valve covers off of them, and the rockers are off of that head. How about that, man? Sioux City. This is just awesome, man. I've been in many ships. Not many, but I've been in quite a few. And this is neat, man. This is a riverboat. And different. I've never been on a riverboat. River barge, riverboat. This isn't no paddle-driven riverboat, but. And then look at this, man. Here's the control. The controls probably. This is the throttle stand, and they took the input from the pilot house would come down here. These would move, cha-ching, full power, and the dude would be like, bam, throttle up, or whatever be the case, as he monitored the engine. So he was there was a throttle man that would have been here, and these are both right engine, left engine, and these can be either simultaneously or opposing to spin the boat aft or faux. Rivers are very, very, very hard to navigate, and the boat has to almost pinpoint turn and stuff. And then here we go, man. Like, what's it gonna look at? Bam, mark at the throttle of a riverboat. Reminds me of my old ratchet fucking shifter and one of the old goats or cudas or whatever. Bam, bam. How about that? Different shot, different quickie add-on shot of the motor, the other motor. Awesome. A representation of a dugout canoe of basically what they're saying that started the, you know what I mean? Neato, dugout log, basically. The Missouri River system. How about that? And I said about the upper Missouri. Actually, we're in midpoint or lower Missouri. The upper Missouri would be up here in North Dakota and South Dakota, where I'm headed. Awesome possum. For lack of a better term, a memorial and pestle of the Indians to grind either grain or whatever prairie vegetation they used to make their food stuff. How about that? Here's a little model of the Yellowstone little steam wheeler that was the first to navigate the upper Missouri. A picture of Truman on this particular boat. How about that? Captain's quarters, captain's office, or the office of the ship, and various pictorial representation. Here we go, man. Here we go. Mark at the captain's station, the pilot house on a Missouri riverboat. How about that, man? How about that? Look at dig it. Inputs here. Them are rudder inputs, engine inputs, standby. This is where it goes down to where I said about the guy on the engine controls. How about that? All in yellow brass or red brass. This is a modern representation, probably, of a bottom sonar. And then here we have the binnacle or the ship's compass. There would be a lid that would shut over that. And then engine room, you open that. You actually put your mouth on there and, hey dude, what you doing down there? Get the light out. And then a modern representation of how they do that with the actual phone. Awesome possum. And then here's the windows. And then, see this lanyard right here? Let's see what happens here. How about that, man? One more of them. For whom the bell tolls, it tolls for me, because I can make it so.